Pero yun yung maganda. Good shot tayo ng good shot. At finish tayo, hindi tayo nag-air. Hindi tayo kaya. Yun lang shoot nila, fast break eh.
Kaya naman sila sa ano.
Good evening and welcome to our post-game interview. Joining us are TNT Tropang Giga head coach and RR Pogoy, our best player of the game. Congratulations po on your win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
RR, describe your game for us.
Sa totoo lang, sobrang hirap. Sobrang hirap talaga. Kailangan namin i-game talaga namin. Pinaka the best na game namin kung gusto namin talunin yung San Miguel. Sobrang hirap talaga.
May sinabi ba si coach sa'yo before ng game para maging ganun yung performance mo?
Actually, last night, kinausap lang kami ni coach kung saan kami nanggaling. Nung dati pa talaga, nung bata kami, bakit kami andito ngayon. So, parang nagbigay ng reminiscence sa isip namin.
Thank you, RR. Coach, great stuff po dun sa last play. Did you anticipate the play or the players just reacted to it?
No, not at all. We have, San Miguel can beat you in so many number of ways. It can be a ball screen, last second shot. It can be an isolation. It can be a straight post. So we just said we play our straight up defense as best we can. And, we'll just see what happens. And I just told them, challenge whatever shot it is. Let's not foul. And then it's important that we get 5 guys to rebound because this is the deepest, most talented team in the league. We really, like Roger said, it will just take our best.
Coach, what can you say about the work and effort made by your team? You've outscored San Miguel inside the paint, plus yung fast break points mo po.
You got it right. It was just all effort. I think the key was us believing that we could win despite the absence of Kelly. You know how big Kelly role Kelly plays here. But for us, we said the most important thing is for us to believe that we can win in spite of. And the guys believed, and it showed in the way they played tonight.
Coach, talk about Poy Eran po.
Yeah, it's like I said. Well, the first thing we said is that there's no one person who can fill the shoes of Kelly Williams. Those are such big shoes. But every guy does a little bit extra. Like Roger did a little bit extra in rebounding and defending inside. And then, of course, the bulk falls on Poy Eram and Dave Marcelo and Troy. And it was a hell of an effort, superhuman effort by our bigs without our starting big man to just stay with Junmar. No one can stop Junmar. Our best is to stay and to contain and do our best. And then we'll just see what happens.
Thank you, Coach. Now we turn you over to our best friends. First up is Mr. Ray Holden.
Coach, you mentioned Dave Marcelo, no? I'd like to ask about Dave, yung contribution niya, how valuable it is to have him. Kasi, as I understand, kokonti lang yung pwede nyo makuha coming from the draft, di ba? And then nag-invest kayo dito sa mga free agents, and Dave Marcelo was one of them. How valuable is going to be his contribution?
Ang tawag namin dyan yung mga kurimaw. These are the guys, dinampot lang namin. These guys we picked for nothing, right? Wala kaming trade for them. So we said, yun ang tawag namin yung mga kurimaw. Dave Marcelo, Glenn Cubuntin, Heruela, Eximiniano, Mendoza. These guys we just picked out of from wala lang. They were just free, they were available, and we picked these guys. So I said, so take advantage. This is your chance, di ba? I mean, you had basically they had no team at the start of the season, and now you have an opportunity. So sabi ko, take advantage. Just give it your best. And yun lang naman ang inaano namin. Kaya sabi ni Roger, basta we'll just try our best. We will see what happens.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Up next po is Mr. Bong Lozada.
Hi, RR. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yun nga, sabi mo kanina, best effort para talunin San Miguel. Una, can you describe lang yung Well, yung effort mo dun sa final layup mo kalaban si Chris Ross.
Ano, sa totoo lang, medyo chamba din yun. So, yun nga, sabi ni Coach Chot na bigyan lang namin ng chance yung sarili namin. Atake lang kami ng atake. Tira kung libre. Ganun palagi sinasabi ni Coach Chot. Minsan nga daw, sabi ni Coach Chot, kahit yung A-game namin, matatalo pa rin kami. Kahit binigyan namin yung A-game namin. At least binigyan namin yung chance yung sarili namin.
Ayun, second, kasi yun, 1 minute and a half yung huli yung tira, huli yung score. Can you describe na lang yung yung tibay ng dibdib nyo habang humahabol San Miguel?
Siguro may na din, fatigue factor na din sa amin. But credit sa team namin kasi hindi kami bumitaw, lalo na sa depensa namin.
Thanks, RR.
Up next po is Mr. Ruben Terrado.
Congratulations po. Question ko po kay RR. Roger, yung scoring mo, looking at the numbers, maganda rin naman pero syempre minsan na-overshadow dahil nga si Mikey Williams nagte-30, nagte-20 plus, ganun. So anong masasabi mo na parang ikaw ngayon ang nag-take charge on the offensive end?
Sa totoo lang, we don't care about scoring talaga. Ang gusto namin is manalo. Si JJ Alejandro man mag-shine ngayong game na to, wala okay sa amin, masaya kaming lahat. Ang importante talaga sa amin is manalo.
And Coach Chot, RR mentioned yung A game. How would you describe your game tonight? A game ba yon, or I'm sure you're not satisfied?
I think A for effort. Certainly a lot to improve on. I think we could shoot better. But in the end, it starts with the effort because playing with a lot of effort gives us a chance. And like Roger said, even if we give our best effort, hindi pa rin sure yun kasi sa lakas ng kalaban. But ang sure lang, if we don't give our best effort, wala kaming chance, di ba? So yun lang ang focus namin. Let's just put in our best effort and we'll see what happens. Ang lakas itong kalaban natin to eh. So, yan ang mangyayari. We stayed close and we gave ourselves a chance to win. And luckily, we pulled it out tonight.
Thank you po. Congrats.
Follow-up po from Mr. Bong Lozada.
For Coach Chot, Coach, congrats po sa panalo.
Thank you, Bob.
Ayan po, Coach, before kasi after nyo nung manalo sa quarter, sabi nyo po is biggest challenge nyo po naman is Junmar. So, Junmar ngayon, 13 points, 6 of 12 from the floor. Do you think po, Coach, na-solve nyo na yung problem na na-post to Junmar, especially sa fourth, hindi siya masyadong nakascore eh?
No, not at all. You can never solve a problem like Junmar. The best we can do is just to limit. But he may have had only 13 points, but the others naman picked it up. So I think San Miguel is constructed in such a way that they're so deep. They really don't need Junmar to score 20, 30, 40 points. So they need Junmar to be their inside presence, and then everyone else scores off him. Ganun kalakas yung team na to. So I don't think there's by any stretch that we have solved a problem, the Junmar Fajardo problem. All we've done is given ourselves a 1-0 lead, and the last time I checked, there's still 3 more wins that we have to get.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats po ulit.
Salamat.
Follow-up po from Mr. Ray Hoble.
Coach, na-mention mo nga 1-0 pa lang, no? And very tight yung labanan. And you're facing a San Miguel team, the winningest team in the PBA. But how do you think this series is going to be won?
I think the only way we can win this is to just put in a stronger effort. If we give a little bit more effort than the other team, then we have a chance. But it's a gargantuan effort, and hopefully we can sustain for a long series, just like this. But I think the key was for us at the start to, number one, believe that we can compete with them, and then number two, expect that whatever happens, they will come back. They will make a comeback. They're too talented. They're too strong. They're too experienced not to come back. So even if we had the 10-point lead, we knew that San Miguel would come back, and I think that prepared us for their finishing salvo, because Ganun talaga kalakas yung team na to. They're deep, they're well coached. So it's all we can do is just really put ourselves in a position to compete and put ourselves in a position to win.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Follow-up po from Mr. Ruben Carado.
Coach, follow po, Mikey Williams didn't have these usual numbers offensively, but he had big numbers sa rebounds and assists. What can you say about his night offensively? Was it the defense of San Miguel? And what can you say about his other contributions sa game na ito?
Well, he's being guarded by, I think, the best defensive guard in the league, Chris Ross. So it was we knew that we knew that he would struggle. So the important thing is for Mikey and every player on our team, like Roger said earlier, it's really not about scoring. It's what can I contribute to this team. And Mikey contributed with his rebounding and with his assists. And that's it. That's important for us. All that matters is the W. And so, if Mikey isn't scoring, some other guys are scoring and picking it up. And in the end, that's what a team is all about.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach, with no more questions, that ends our post-game interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you.